Good morning, entrepreneurs and builders. Welcome to the Breaking Business Podcast, where we don't just talk marketing and entrepreneurship, we dissect it, we challenge it, we extract those golden nuggets that you can actually use every single day. Business is in your blood, and I'm here to make it boil. I'm your host, Dr. Wood. Now let's break it down and build something great. I wanted to explore the question, is it better to fail fast or to build slow and steady? And this question to me revolves around risk tolerance. Is it better to fail fast? So if you are basically, do you want to take more risk in the way that you build your business, in the way that it could fail at any moment and you have no recourse, or you have to make a pivot very quickly to fix whatever problem that comes under the business? And most people thrive under certainty, and a lot of people can't handle when all these random events happen, and they will happen even more so when you are trying to do your entrepreneurial journey. And you as a person, your personality is going to dictate whether or not this method, failing fast, is going to be better for you or building slow and steady. I look at how I personally play video games as to and how it relates to my personality, and why to me building slow and steady on my entrepreneurial journey made more sense, right? When I started, I looked at my ideas, I looked at my entire process in and out, all the way from start to 2 years down the road, even before I started. And I planned out everything. Now, that is also a double-edged sword. Over planning bogs down the ideas, bogs down the ability to pivot, and sometimes you take the slow and steady route and your competition just overtakes you on everything. There was a guy I started one of my businesses with, and he and I started at the exact same time. And due to his understanding and his personality, he would rather have failed fast, and he did. He failed fast. It took a couple months, and he was out of the game for a year. But when he came back to that same business, what was it? It was probably about 7 months later. So this was 10 months from the start. I was building slow and steady over time, and I had made a good, decent amount of clients. I understood the business model, and I said, okay, so I'm going to continue growing this over and over and over until I can't compound it anymore. And he said, nah, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to fail fast, and then I'm going to take my lessons and I'm going to pivot to a different niche. And so he went to a different niche, but he stayed within the same realm of home services as I did. And he came back with investors, he came back with a set of clients, he came back with everything that you could have really needed to start a business from scratch. And he came in and he overtook me almost 10x within a couple months of coming back. So first year, I had been building slow and steady with my availability of resources. He took the fail and fast method. Now, he beat me. Fair and square. He definitely beat me. And, no ill will to that at all. That's awesome. But I could not have done that based on my own circumstances, my own personality, my own availability of resources. I had to go a slow and steady method. The biggest pitfalls that come with this fail fast method is the uncertainty. There are so many factors on the outside market, as well as your own tolerance of risk, that changes almost daily. And so this man, he came back, but he looked, like he aged 10 years. The stress that came with a fail fast method, to me, wasn't worth the risk of doing a slow and steady. I also was able to pre-plan and pivot in advance, building slow and steady. Now, my income amount, nowhere near compared to what he was able to achieve using this and learning from it quickly, and then understanding the outer market and pivoting away from it. It's a very cutthroat system. I, on the other hand, don't want to deal with the explosive growth and the constant changing of all these other factors that are beyond my control. And so I chose to do a slow and steady model. You, as an entrepreneur, get to pick. every facet of your business what you want to do. And if you are a person that can handle quick change, handle explosive changes, and are able to almost thrive in a sense of adversity and struggle, then the fast fail method is going to be your best route for developing a business within a year and having it either succeed and fail. So you know, I'm going to pivot to another one, or I'm going to take my lessons learned and build something better. But if you are somebody that needs a sense of security, somebody who's coming off of a 9-to-5 job who doesn't fully grasp the quick life that comes with the first method, then your building slow and steady might be your best route. I think understanding a business is more valuable than understanding how I failed at the business. But I'm also a person that doesn't like to fail. So there's that psychological component coming from me, where if I didn't build it slow and steady, I would pivot completely away. But because I've developed a system of longevity in everything that I've done, I've been able to see the small wins and grow it by 1%, 2%. And every day I look at business like I just need to improve 1% today, and that's it. Whatever I do it 1%, and then by year 2, well, I would have compounded something to the degree where I can look back at it and say, this is awesome. I wouldn't have been able, with my personality and the way I am in anything, the fast fail method would not have done anything but harm for my own entrepreneurial journey. Take those lessons that you learned through your 9-to-5 and ask yourself before you start trying to develop a business. Ask yourself, what is my risk tolerance? What do I have available in resources? And does my current behaviors and habits match a fail fast or a build slow and steady method? And that's going to help you understand what type of environment is going to be best for you starting your entrepreneurial journey. I think that's all I got for this video. If you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. If you want to challenge my opinion or you didn't like any of it, please have a discussion below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on whether or not you feel the fail fast method or build slow method is best for business. And you know, if you have your own experiences in entrepreneurship and you want to describe in detail for everyone to kind of see how you succeeded or failed using either of these methods, please discuss it below. I'd love to hear. All right, thanks guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.